guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the three major US indexes as always. Today, of course, is the first trading session of the week, and it's a very busy week because the majority of the S&P 500 report their earnings this week. So you can expect lots of volatility. As well as that, we also have the Fed minutes where we're likely to hear from Jerome Powell and the rest of the Fed team with regard to their sentiment towards interest rates. Just before I start today's video, I have some very exciting news. Now, today I've launched a product called the Stock Investing Group. It's a group where I help a lot of short-term traders. I help them understand the importance of also having a medium and longer term strategy. So if you're someone that is solely a day trader and has been struggling as of recent, then I would highly recommend joining my Stock Investing Group. And this is a group basically where I help you generate long-term income via medium to longer term trading strategies or investing strategies. So I'm not trying to say that you have to quit day trading, but it's important to have both. It's important to do a day trade, but also at the same time have your long-term investment. So all you have to do is visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. I've left a website link in the description of today's video. And then once on my website, you can just scroll down and click here. Stock Investing Group. I charge $1,499 for the year. And you'll get so much value in return for this. And if you are a day trader and you're interested in joining my trading signal group, then you can always copy my trading signals by joining the monthly subscription where I charge $29.99 a month. But let's get started with today's video. S&P 500 trading up ever so slightly, 0.2 of a percentage point, currently trading at 5,109. Now, I myself and my signal team hold a buy here in the S&P 500. We've broken above that 50-day EMA. Last week, if you're watching my videos, you would have heard me reference the 50-day EMA, which is a red line on your screens. It was incredibly important that we broke above the 50-day EMA. That's exactly what happened late on Friday. We had that break and close above the 50-day EMA. And now this week, I do expect us to trade up to this next resistant area, which probably sits around 5,140. But I do believe that we are well on our way now to going to target 5,212, and if we can break above that price area, and I do believe that this market can trade up towards 5,400. If we just quickly look at the Nasdaq100, obviously last week we had some fantastic earnings from the likes of Microsoft and Google. We have Apple and Amazon later on this week, so a lot, of course, is bearing on those two earnings reports. But the Nasdaq100, again, currently testing at 50-day EMA. We've pulled back ever so slightly during today's trading session. We were actually a lot higher going into the opening bell, but we're up around 0.2 of a percentage point, so mirroring the performance of the S&P 500, currently trading at 17,750. What I would like to see is a break above the session highs. If we could close above the session highs, then even better. But I do believe the market's going to kind of be a little bit on standby prior to Apple and Amazon's earnings, as well as the Fed minutes meeting that we get on Wednesday. But I do ultimately believe that this market can rally. Again, me and my signal team have a buy in this trade, and we're up very nicely here, roughly around 2%, with our target being up around 18,000. Dow Jones 30, again, very similar to the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. However, we are trading below the 50-day EMA. I would like to see a break above the 50-day EMA, mirroring the other two indexes, and that would be a great buying signal here for the Dow Jones 30. Keeping our eyes on the US dollar, seeing some weakness today, down at 105.7. If we can continue to fall here for the US dollar, that should continue to act as a tailwind for US equity prices. And then finally, keeping a very close eye on the 10-year, down 0.75% today, 4.632. If we can break below 4.6 and enter the 4.5 range, then that will again act as a tailwind for US equity prices. So I do like the setup here. I do think that we are primed for US equities to rally this week. I'm not too scared of the Fed. I feel like we're going to kind of be in this higher for longer phase. We all know that inflation has ticked a little bit higher, but it hasn't. It's not a trend. It is also starting to cool now. So it might have been a little speed bump along the road. But I do think due to earnings, the consumer is still strong, and with that being the case, as well as people having jobs, we are going to continue to see companies beat expectations when it comes to earnings. And with that being the case, I do believe this market can continue to trade higher. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Don't forget, if you would like to join my investing stock group or my daily signal group, then make sure you visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. Link is in the description of today's video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.